Churches and cathedrals across Korea are holding Christmas services today and Mass with no restrictions on the number of participants for the first time since the COVID pandemic began 3 years ago. They all had one message in common: peace on earth and an end to conflict and confrontation. Our editor-in-chief Moon Connyoung has this story.
It's below -10 degrees Celsius outside as this year's Christmas Mass begins with a ceremony welcoming baby Jesus born in a poor, lowly stable. At the National Cathedral of the Roman Catholic Archdiocese of Seoul, Archbishop Peter Chung Soon-taek took the opportunity to highlight the need to overcome the growing polarization in our society today.
Looking beyond conflict and confrontation, we need to learn to acknowledge, respect, and listen to differences.
This was the first in 3 years that there were no restrictions on the congregation size. As we should pursue greater value than the value immediate to us, the Archbishop urged everyone to seek a greater peace between the two Koreas and furthermore peace around the world. Cardinal Lazaro Yuhung-sik, back home for the holidays from the Vatican, also presided over a Christmas Mass in Asan, south of Seoul, and prayed for the swift end of war across the global community. Over in the Vatican, Pope Francis led the world's Catholics into Christmas, saying, in an apparent reference to the war in Ukraine and other conflicts, that the level of greed and hunger for power was such that some wanted to consume even their neighbors.
How many wars, and in how many places, even today, are human dignity and freedom treated with contempt? As always, the principal victims of this human greed are the weak and vulnerable. This Christmas, too, as in the case of Jesus, a world ravenous for money, power, and pleasure does not make room for the little ones, for so many unborn, poor, and forgotten children. I think above all of the children devoured by war, poverty, and injustice.
The Protestant community in Korea has also been carrying out Christmas services and celebrations with larger congregations offering 6 to 7 services on Christmas Day without any limits on the number of participants. Moon Connyoung, Arirang News.